Welcome to the Idea House. This is my modern Scandinavian-inspired barn house, and we are at a very exciting time in the build when the design is really starting to come to life. And one of the key elements of the design are the windows. They are the element that allows the outside in and highlights the unique beauty of this property. So let's take a look inside and meet my architect Colin and talk through our vision for the project. So we knew that the living room was going to have gorgeous views. We wanted to capture some height in here, but we didn't want to like cut off the space upstairs.
Right. The design has always been that the landscape's the focus and the house just feels totally open on the end where you get good light on the sides, but you're just framing almost like a portrait at the end.
It's like this room doesn't need any art because the windows provide the view that is the art.
Absolutely.
But then this is a surprise, having this side vaulted. You know, you've got 25 feet up there next to the chimney of light, and so you're seeing past the tops of the trees and into the sky. But from the outside, you're also seeing the room above that has the glass wall. You don't expect it to be all glass, but it is all glass.
Right, and you just get this really cool movement of space within here, and see our Pacific windows were such that we were able to kind of frame the entire end wall as glass, except for the little bit of structure we needed to hold the house up.
Yeah.
What we'll see up in the master is very different. We're sort of in this bowl of a hillside and you're viewing out right directly onto the hill, which is a really cool, different experience there, but we kind of utilize the ends in very, very different ways.
One of the things I really wanted was the feeling of a snow globe and these flat roofed projections. And for the dining room here, I wanted to have the experience, and for guests to have the experience of coming into the space and having almost this full surround of nature that you're in.
The fun thing about our two glass boxes, one on the front and on the back, is, you know, this one is a full end wall of glass again, which as we kind of develop outside landscape spaces will just feel like complete continuity of inside to outside. So I think this turns out really nice, and I think we did it really beautifully with the symmetry of the two French doors and then the just massive pane of fixed glass that we were able to do with their window system. So it's very minimal, I mean, you don't even feel like it's there in a lot of ways.
You don't. It's like I don't want to put anything in there, and there won't be. I mean, the idea of having the two walkways on either side with the two doors is perfect, and then with the table being central and just keeping it open. This two-story stairwell needed to be bathed in light, and I think these windows are doing exactly what we wanted them to do. This has to be my favorite part of the house, and it's a hallway, but it's not, right? When I told you I wanted double doors to the bedroom and for it to be grand, we were not joking around here.
I think this is one of the first conversations we had about the actual space planning. It was sort of your idea of sort of creating another world that was removed from the primary house where we walk across this kind of glassy link. I think this is kind of your thesis to your experience of the house in a way.
Thank you. It's really magical.
We actually worked a lot with Sierra Pacific's technical department to figure out these details as our siding times out just right, and we installed them in a very specific way, and their technical group helped us work through all of that. And I think I'm really happy with it in its rough form. Once we get our finished materials in and the siding kind of comes in and through the house, this is going to be a spectacular moment.
Everything about the house is tremendous, but I have to say this is one of my favorite experiences in the whole entire space.
Mine too.